Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. And well, I know I missed a video. Sunday was supposed to be the day I upload, but I couldn't because I was not feeling well. And also, I didn't quite want to cover Ubisoft's conference because it was very, very boring. Like, literally, there is nothing in that entire conference that really got me interested. But the same can't be said for the Xbox showcase, which was brilliant in my opinion. Like, among all the showcases that we have seen so far, Xbox is easily the best. Like, there is no competition here. And I wish Sony would have done an E3 presentation as well. Like, that way we could have had some competition there. But maybe we'll get a state of play. I think we are going to get a state of play this month, but I don't know. But anyway, let's focus on the Xbox showcase now. Now in this video, I won't be covering every single game in detail. I'll just go through the highlights and what I think about those games, etc, etc. Now, right in the beginning, we had Starfield, where Todd Howard just came out and announced, yes, Starfield is indeed a thing. And we also have a release date. So it is 11th of November, 2022. So it's not coming this year, which I expected it wasn't coming this year. And it's fine really, because it's good that they're taking their time. I would much rather have a polished game, but this is Bethesda we are talking about, so maybe not. But you know, they're under Microsoft now, they have a lot more funding, so yeah, I just hope that it releases in a sort of acceptable state. But the big news from Starfield was obviously one, that it is a new IP and it's in space and all that. But even bigger than that for me was that they're using Creation Engine 2. So it's the second iteration of the Creation Engine, which was already an updated iteration of the Gamebryo engine. I think it's called Gamebryo, I'm not sure. And I just hope that they have done their absolute best with this engine, because the Creation Engine, that was getting really old and really stale, even back with Fallout 4 in 2015. So I really hope they have updated their engine properly this time. And well, all I can say is I am excited about it. Like, it's set in space, it's a Bethesda game, so you can already expect it to be a very good game at the very least. Like, yes, I know Fallout 76 wasn't that great. And people say Fallout 4 wasn't that great. But let's be honest, Fallout 4 wasn't great, but it was still good. And the modding support from the community really like elevates that game above other RPGs. Same with Skyrim. Actually, Skyrim was a much better RPG than Fallout, but anyway. So yeah, Bethesda does make these sort of games which go on for a long time thanks to their communities. And I do believe that they will focus more on mod support as well. So I just hope that when this game releases, I will have my new and better PC to actually play this properly, like at 60 FPS, so and all that. And well, let's hope the game is actually good. And that's all I really have to say about Starfield. And oh, important part, it is an Xbox exclusive. So this was up in the air for a while. Like, will Starfield actually release on the PlayStation side? Phil Spencer kind of made it unclear. Will it release on PlayStation? Will it release on Xbox only? And now we know it is Xbox only. And to the salty PlayStation fans who are right now, arguing on Twitter, oh, it's not an exclusive because it's coming on PC. Guess who owns Windows? I rest my case. But of course, after the Starfield reveal, we had another game in Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. And well, I like it. Like, it looked really good. And it looks kind of tactical almost, but still somewhat arcadey. And of course, with the monsters and stuff, obviously it is more arcadey. But I haven't played the first game, so I don't really know what to expect from this. But from what I saw, it looks like a Metro game, but a little bit different and more darker in tone. So it might just be great in that sense. So I enjoy the Metro games, so I might enjoy this as well. So this is also coming to Game Pass, although I'm not sure if this is coming to Game Pass for PC or is it console Game Pass only. I really hope it is coming to Game Pass PC, that way I will be able to play it as well. And I really want to. Now, of course, the next game that was on the list was Back for Blood. Now, I knew about this game. I kind of was excited last year. Not last year, but when this game was actually announced the first time. But then I kind of forgot about it. But now I kind of remember it again. So, this is coming from the creators of Left 4 Dead. And if you have played that game, you will see a lot of similarities here. Of course, it's called Back 4 Blood now. And well, yeah, I loved Left 4 Dead. I played it with my friends back in the day, back when I was young and not old. Like, okay, 25 is not that old, but still. Anyway, it's coming out on October 12th. It's kind of a Left 4 Dead kind of game. And it is on Game Pass, which again, if it's on Game Pass for PC, I am going to play this game because I have Game Pass. And let's hope all these games actually end up on PC because that way I will be able to play them. Now, of course, the next game was a partnership between Xbox and Avalanche Studios, and it says Xbox Game Studios, so it's a first-party title. They didn't really reveal much about it. It's just an open-world co-op game. That's all we really know. At least that's all I got from the presentation itself. I haven't really read any articles and stuff. And well, it is also coming to PC. It will also be on the Game Pass, but there is no release date and there was literally nothing in the presentation. So I'm assuming it's going to come out next year and definitely not this year. Now, in the next game, the next game that was revealed was not really a game reveal. It was more of a DLC reveal for Sea of Thieves. And it's now collaborating with Disney to bring the Pirates of the Caribbean to Sea of Thieves. And yeah, it's cool, but I was never interested in Sea of Thieves, so it doesn't really change anything for me. It doesn't make me want to play it anymore. But hey, if you're someone who was playing this game, if you're someone who enjoys Sea of Thieves, hell, you're getting some good content here. So yeah. Also, Captain Jack Sparrow is in here. So that's a good thing. And his voice was also very similar sounding to Johnny Depp. I don't think Johnny Depp is actually, doing the voice. But whoever it is, it's pretty damn close. Of course, next they revealed that all the Yakuza games are now on Game Pass, which is a good thing because right now I am downloading Yakuza Like a Dragon and I really wanted to play that, but I didn't buy it because I ran out of money last year. And so yeah, it's on Game Pass now and I am going to buy it. So I am going to play it now. So yeah, it's already downloading. Expect that content on my channel. Now, of course, I need a new game after I'm done with Assassin's Creed 1, of course. And so this might be it. Although I do have other games planned. So there is that. So yeah, all the Yakuza games are now on Xbox Game Pass. And I'll talk more about Game Pass at the end of this video. Because honestly, there's a lot to talk about. And then there was the reveal for Battlefield 2042. Now, of course, we already got the trailer like a few days ago. And I already made a video on that. And honestly, this game slowly is looking like this is going to end up being one of my games of the year. Look, I like Battlefield more than I like Call of Duty. And even though I started playing Call of Duty first, like Modern Warfare was the game that I played back when I was in college. I played that with my friends. We used to play Modern Warfare pretty much all day long. Because class to koi ghanta nahi karta tha. Let's be honest, we were in BTech, we didn't study. But some people still passed. I didn't. So that's on me. But they're better than me, so they passed and I failed because I'm an idiot. But anyway, we used to play these games, but I didn't actually start playing Battlefield for a long time. Actually, the first Battlefield game that I played was Battlefield 1. Then I went back to Battlefield 4 because that was free for a while. So yeah, then I played Battlefield 4. So I really enjoyed it and I had the whole Origin access back in the day. So yeah, I played it through that and I loved Battlefield 4. Then I played Battlefield 3, I loved it. Then I played Bad Company. So I kept playing these games and I kept liking these games more and more. So eventually it became so that I like Battlefield more than I like Call of Duty. And this is Battlefield. Like this is like what I expect from Battlefield. In my opinion, Battlefield 5 was a bit of a departure. I didn't really enjoy it all that much. Because I was going back and playing Battlefield 4 again. Instead of playing Battlefield 5, I was playing Battlefield 4. even though that was so old. And obviously, it's getting servers, especially in India, it's a little bit difficult for Battlefield 4, but even then. So all that considered, yeah, I am really excited about this game. This game is shaping up to be everything I want from Battlefield. And that seems to be a recurring sentiment among all the Battlefield fans. So yeah, good for them, I guess. And I am definitely going to play this. Like, I don't know if this is going to be polished, because Battlefield launches in the past have been, let's just say, they haven't been good. But yeah, I am going to play this because I am really loving it so far. Now, after that, it's another game that I am excited about, and that is 12 days. Is it 12 days or is it 12 hours? No. It's none of those. It is 12 minutes. What is going on with me? But it is essentially a game where the entire game is just one room, and you are resetting the time loop every 12 minutes, and you sort of need to figure out what is happening and how do you get out of it and stuff. Now it has some high-profile names like James McAvoy, the actress for Ray, Daisy. What was her surname? I can't remember her surname. Actually, you know what? Is it here? Daisy Ridley. Yeah, Daisy Ridley. And of course, also our resident Green Goblin is also here. So yeah, William Dafoe. Look, this looks like a really interesting concept, and it looks like one of those games which are going to be, it's not going to be your mainstream smash hit success. But I do believe that this is going to be a good enough game, so I can't wait to play it. Now, of course, after that, we saw Psychonauts 2 gameplay a little bit and also other stuff. And well, it is shaping up to be a good game. It's available on August 25. It's on Game Pass, but I don't know if it's on Game Pass for PC or is it just Game Pass for console, because we have had that in the past where things are just releasing on the console and only the first party titles get to PC. So I don't know if I would be able to play it, because I don't think I will be able to buy many games this year. I need to save up for my PC. And so yeah, I'll play it if it's on Game Pass, and that's about it. Now, of course, after that, there was a Bethesda sort of show a little bit. And they essentially said that they are bringing some of their older games into Game Pass as well. So those games are Arx Fatalis, Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. There was a standalone DLC which became a game of its own. The original Doom, although that is not coming to PC, because I think the original Doom is already on Game Pass for PC. Evil Within 2 is also coming to Game Pass. Rage, Wolfenstein 2, the original Fallouts like Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, and also Fallout 3, they are all coming to Game Pass, and so yeah, enjoy, I guess. And of course, they also announced Doom Eternal is getting a sort of next-gen version with ray tracing. Now, we already knew that because Nvidia revealed it already that Doom Eternal was getting ray tracing support, and I will try to showcase that. But yeah, the thing is, I have a 1660 Ti, I don't have DLSS, so I can't really play the game with ray tracing. I can show you the locations and stuff, I can maybe show you some screenshots and stuff, but to play it with ray tracing will be an absolutely massive challenge for my PC. So yeah, but I will try even though, so, for science. But yeah, I can't wait to actually play Doom Eternal with the ray tracing, and that's actually why I'm kind of holding back a little bit. I wanted to play Doom Eternal right now, but I'm not doing that right now. And of course, Bethesda, being Bethesda, dedicated a little bit of their time to Skyrim again. Now it's the 10-year anniversary for Skyrim, so I can understand why. And I'm kind of weirded out. The reason being, they are talking so much about Skyrim, and even in the what was the... okay. Yeah. And even in the Starfield trailer, they said, from the creators of Skyrim and Fallout 4. And I'm just thinking here, are we getting a very special edition or something? Because it kind of feels on brand for them. But we didn't get that. It's just them saying you share their experiences and stuff. Maybe they will make a compilation video or something. So there's that. I just hope none of the. I just hope that compilation video doesn't include the mods from Nexus Mods and also doesn't include the mods from another site that we won't speak of. So yeah. They also talked about Fallout 76 and they revealed an expansion with what was it? Steel Rain. Yeah, the name of the expansion is Steel Rain, and it will be available for all Fallout 76 players. Which again, if you have the Game Pass, you can already play it like on July 7th, not now. So yeah, it's coming to Fallout 76, which I never got into Fallout 76. I did play it, but it's not that good, and I am not really interested in playing a co-op Fallout experience. I am more of a single player guy. So yeah, but also I'm a single player guy, yes, but I do enjoy some multiplayer games. As I said with Battlefield, and also Rainbow Six Siege is one of my favorite games ever, along with Rocket League. So yeah. Well, they also did tease a little bit of an expansion sort of thing. So they have an expedition called The Pit where they are going to Pittsburgh. So yeah, but that is coming out in 2022. So there was that. They also talked about Elder Scrolls Online and one of its expansions, Blackwood, that is apparently currently live. Once again, I haven't been able to get into Elder Scrolls Online. It's not a game for me. That's really what it boils down to. Now after that, we saw a game where immediately the first reaction I had, hey, is that the Epic Voice guy? So yeah, that was the Epic Voice guy. You know, the guy who does the Honest trailers and stuff? So yeah, that was him. And it's called Party Beasts, which looks like, that one game, Gang Beasts, I think? What was it? Yeah, so it looks like that, where, your character is being controlled, like very weird controls and stuff. So yeah, it looks like a good game. It looks like a fun game, and it's on Game Pass, so I'll probably play that as well. So yeah, and of course, next up on that show was Hades. Now, I have played Hades. I did want to feature Hades on my channel, but I didn't know how. Because look, it's a kind of game where you can't really have episodes with gameplay. It's kind of the kind of game that you stream. And so it's not really one that is fitting for my channel. But I do want to do a review on that at one point, and I just need to finish the game, which I haven't done because I have been busy. So yeah, this just reminded me I need to finish Hades. Now Hades is getting an Xbox optimized thing, so yeah, play it. It's also coming to Game Pass, so good for you if you have Game Pass. I already bought it on Steam, so there's that. Now then there was this little game called Jump Ship, which I don't know what to say about because I didn't really get what this game is going for. So I'm just gonna skip that. But of course, after that was the big bad reveal of the show, which was Halo Infinite. And as far as the story is concerned, we got the footage of course, Master Chief, going through some debris, getting to a place, and then talking to this new AI, which is supposed to be a replacement for Cortana. And there is some stuff going on there, which, okay, just go watch the trailer because that's honestly a better way to do it. So yeah, it looks like a Halo game. And of course, the big news for this was that the Halo Infinite multiplayer is actually going to be a free-to-play thing. So anyone can play it. And especially since this is coming to PC, literally anyone can play it. So yeah, it is probably going to be out on Steam as well because all of the Microsoft games are coming to Steam. That is Microsoft's own decision. And well, yeah. This is really cool. Like, if you are into Halo, if you don't really care about the single player experience, which, why would you not care about the single player experience? But anyway, if you just want to play the multiplayer, it's free for all. So yeah, it's free to play. But the single player I am interested in, and it's probably going to end up being in that tippy top for me. So that being said, we did get some multiplayer footage. We didn't really get any single player gameplay other than that cutscene of sorts. But we got a lot of multiplayer footage, and that's nice. I guess that's what they're really marketing here. They are not really going that single player route, which is a damn shame, might I add. But yeah, it's fine. I'm still more excited about the single player than I am about the multiplayer because I already know which FPS I am going to be playing at the end of the year. that being Battlefield. So I don't think I really would be getting much into the multiplayer of it. So there's that. Now after that we had a reveal, not a really a reveal, but more sort of we all knew that was coming, but more of a new look at Diablo 2 Remastered. So yeah, they are doing it now. They are bringing Diablo 2 back again. I don't know what the price is going to be, although I do know the date, and it's 23rd of September 2021. And they did say it's going to be out on the consoles and on PC, but this is obviously not coming to Game Pass because it's a Blizzard game. And being a Blizzard game is probably going to be expensive as fuck, so I probably won't get it as well. Yeah. If it's somewhat cheap, I'll get it. Now the next game is a sequel to A Plague Tale called A Plague Tale Requiem, and it is coming out in 2022, although there is no exact release date. There's not even a window, like it's not like summer or like fall, whatever. So yeah, it's available in 2022. We don't know when, and honestly we haven't really seen much. It was just a CG trailer. Now next we saw a game that I am very conflicted about. From the look of it, I feel like this is a game I should be very excited about, that being Far Cry 6. But I don't know. I am in this sort of weird place where I kind of want to play this game, but then I'm thinking, is it really worth it? Especially it coming out so close to Battlefield, which I am going to be playing. Am I really going to be, spending my money wisely here if I buy this one? So it's a bit weird, It's coming out on October 7th, 2021. I don't know if I'm going to buy Far Cry 6, and it's honestly a very sort of difficult decision for me. Partly because if I see the track record of recent Ubisoft games, it has been horrible. Ubisoft has a horrible track record of their recent games, with Watch Dogs Legion and Assassin's Creed Valhalla both being absolutely broken at launch. Watch Dogs Legion sort of recovering from that. In my opinion, Valhalla has gotten worse and worse ever since the launch. And so, what do I say? I don't know if this game is going to do well. If this game is actually going to be stable at launch. So I might, try to get some information from some places regarding just how stable it is. I'm not going to name those places because, I think I might know a few people who might know a few people. So there's that. Now, I feel if I am confident about it, I might get this game, because honestly, I do love the Far Cry games, and this looks like a Far Cry game. Exactly how I love Battlefield, and that looks like Battlefield but better. And this looks like Far Cry but better. So yeah, that's actually where I'm stuck at with this game. Now the next game they revealed was Slime Rancher 2, which I haven't played the first one, but I do know how it works basically. And it's a good game, I guess. It's just not for me. Now the next game was some sort of a skating game, like a snowboarding game. Yeah, not skating, snowboarding. So yeah, this entire game seems to be about snowboarding. It's called Shredders. It's for riders, by the riders. So yeah, might be good if you are into that. I am not, so not for me. Now the next game though, that absolutely seems for me, and that is Atomic Heart. And that is also coming to the Game Pass. It looks like some sort of a Russian Fallout game, but also not really post-apocalyptic. But yeah, it looks like a really interesting game, and I am really hooked into it. If it doesn't come to Game Pass for PC, I will buy this game, because I am actually very, very interested in playing it. Atomic Heart is right up my alley. And the next game is a little bit weird. It's sort of a platformer. It's a 2D game. It's 2.5D game, as some people were saying. But essentially, it's like a 2D game. The environments look stunning. And it's sort of a pixel art graphics. And it is called Replaced. And it is coming out in 2022. The basic premise is that an AI is inhabiting a human body. And I feel like that is really cool. So, yeah. I really want to check out this game. Of course, this is coming out in 2022, and of course, there is no release date. It just says 2022, so we don't really know when it is coming out. The next game they talked about was Grounded, and it's called the Shroom and Doom update. It was a funny trailer. Honestly, I played Grounded for a little bit, again, because Game Pass. But I didn't really enjoy it because it's more of a survival thing and I am not really good at that. So yeah, if you like Grounded, you will probably love this as well. And then there was the obligatory Among Us segment of the game, and apparently they are expanding this game even more, which I don't care about. I tried a little bit. I tried to play it, especially because it was all the craze. I wanted to stream it, but I just didn't like the game. And so yeah, that is what I think. Now the next game that was revealed was also an interesting game, and I feel like this game is going to be a really good one, and which is called Euden Chronicle Rising and Euden Chronicle 100 Heroes. Now these games are coming out in 2022 and 2023 respectively. They will also be out on Game Pass, and they're also coming to PC as well, so that's good. And well, great, I guess. Like, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, these games look interesting. They look like, your JRPGs, but really cool JRPGs. So yeah, I guess I'll check them out when they do come out. But that is going to be next year and the year after that. So yeah. The next game, of course, is actually coming very soon. It's coming out on July 29th. It's called the Ascent. It's sort of a cyberpunk themed game, and it's sort of a top-down isometric game. So yeah, I'm actually very interested in seeing where this game goes, and it is out on Game Pass. It is actually coming to Game Pass for PC as well, and also weirdly we can already download it. It already shows the game size. It already is giving me the prompt to install it. So I don't know, is it already done? So yeah, so this game is coming out on July 29th, and yeah, stay tuned to my channel because I will be covering this game. Now the next game that they revealed was Age of Empires 4, and this is yet another game that I feel like this might just end up on my Game of the Year list. Now look, I have never been good at Age of Empires. I have played it ever since I was a little kid, but I never really understood the strategy stuff, and I wasn't ever really good at it. I was okay, sort of, mediocre. Which is actually true for every game that I play. But yeah, it's also true that I haven't really played it for as many hours as I've played something like Rainbow Six Siege or even like Rocket League. So maybe this will change it because this is finally coming out. I have a proper PC to run it. I hope I have a proper PC to run it, because these sort of things, they are very CPU bound, and I'm not so sure about this one. But yeah, I am enjoying what I'm seeing so far. This looks like Age of Empires, and I am very interested in playing this. This is also coming out on Game Pass, but this is only for PC. This is not for the Xbox consoles, which is understandable because this is an RTS, and how on earth would you even play this with a controller? If you can play this with a controller, you have my utmost respect, but you can't play this with a controller. That's the point. So yeah. Now the next game that was revealed actually kind of had me in stitches, because in the first few seconds, with the fantastic world that we were seeing, I thought maybe they were going for Fable. Like, it looks like a fantasy world. And like the voiceover was like, oh, we are going to, show this big landscape. It will make our game feel big and important. It was hilarious the whole way through. And then more and more, like, you're not going to see this monster anymore. And in the end, they revealed that the only part of this game that is actually ready was the title. And clearly, they didn't put much effort into it, because the game I'm talking about is The Outer Worlds 2. So yeah, that's really all they had. The Outer Worlds 2 was the reveal. So yeah, look, I loved the first game. I'll probably love the second game as well. Obsidian is making it, and really there is no place to doubt here. Like, Obsidian is making an RPG, and now they have more funding than they had during the first game, because they are obviously under Microsoft now. So yeah, this is probably going to be an amazing game. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And obviously, since they said that the only thing that was ready was the title, this is not coming out anytime soon. I would say 2022 or maybe even 2023. Actually, you know what? 2023. 2022, even 2022 seems a very optimistic goal. So yeah, 2023 is probably when I'll expect this to come out. Now, the next game that was being revealed, or rather, being talked about, was Flight Simulator. And I would have to say this, the first section of the gameplay, when the camera sort of pans through this landscape, I thought they were just doing a live action thing for a trailer, but no, that is actually graphics. And I can slowly but seriously understand why the flight simulator games are so resource heavy. Like, if my PC had to render that shit, it would burst into flames. So yeah, it looks fantastic. And I always wanted to, fly a plane and all that. So maybe one day when I have a decent enough PC, I will finally be able to play Microsoft's Flight Simulator. And that is honestly all I can say about it. Look, ever since in every single game, in every single open world game, whenever there has been a plane, I have immediately gone to that to fly it. Because I've always loved doing that in games. Like, if there is a plane somewhere, I will fly it. Like, from GTA San Andreas to every single game that had it. So yeah, I am excited about this one. I may actually download and play it, if for nothing else, just to benchmark it. So yeah. And of course, Top Gun Maverick, the movie that is coming out, is actually tying up with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So it will also be added as a DLC for the game. That was also revealed shortly afterwards. Boy, that is a lot of games. And the next game, which was revealed, it showed sort of land. It started with a beautiful beach of a landscape. And I thought immediately, like, surely this is Forza, right? Because Horizon 5 is supposed to come out this year. Surely this is Forza. This has to be Forza. And of course, it kept going with the landscapes, and I thought, maybe not, maybe it's something else. I don't know, but I really hoped it was Forza. But then at some point, I saw that one big road in the one of those stills, and I was like, yeah, this is definitely Forza. Otherwise, there would be no roads. So yeah, it turns out it is Forza, where the first real indication that you get is that beautiful Mercedes. So yeah, that was a good way to sort of reveal that this is indeed Forza we are talking about. Now they are bringing ray tracing and stuff, which once again, I won't be able to run it because for obvious reasons. But well, ray tracing coming to this, and especially on the console. So if you have a Series X, good for you, because you would be able to experience this game in some really stunning looking graphics. Because look, these are racing games, and racing games have always been known to push graphics to their absolute limits. Because racing games are built differently from the other games, and they can do that. They can, take some liberties here and there, and they can really push how well a game can look. And honestly, it looks fantastic. And if all next-gen games would look like this, I would be really impressed. But of course, we can't have everything we want. And this does look like it's a very varied sort of an experience. Especially because this game is set in Mexico. We saw different areas. We saw like sand dunes, not really sand dunes. We saw a volcanic area. We have cities now. We have the beach area. So yeah, it looks really cool. And I can't wait to try it out. Now it's coming out on November 9. This is a first party title, so it's obviously coming to Game Pass, and that's a good thing. And I can't wait to play it. And I can't wait to drive that Mercedes actually. It looks really cool. But I really hope the M3 E46 is also in the game, because that's my favorite car ever, and I want that in the game. Now that was really the end of the show, and they sort of just that's all they really showed us in this. Now that was really the end of the show. That's all we really got from them. But of course, near the end of the show, they talked about the Game Pass. And now is when I talk about the Game Pass. The Game Pass is shaping up to be a brilliant deal. Because I don't know about you, but having so many games, by just giving the minimal amount that we pay, like, I am basically paying what, 6,000 rupees for a year of Game Pass, and this is the deal I am getting. I am never going to unsubscribe from Game Pass. Like, I don't see any reason to actually come out of Game Pass. And also, you have to consider this. EA Access is also a part of that Game Pass. So not only are you getting all of these games, you're also getting the EA Access library. So Game Pass is the best deal in gaming right now. Like, look, as much as, I'm excited to play Yakuza or the game like 12 minutes or the Ascent, I would have never bought these games on day one just to play them. Like, I wouldn't have paid full price for these games. And by having the Game Pass, I essentially get these games for a lot lower cost. And honestly, the amount of money that I would have spent otherwise, it is a lot more. Now, yes, I don't own these games, but then again, I don't want to own these games. I'll probably buy games like Horizon 5 or Age of Empires 4 or Starfield when that comes out, because those are the games that I want to buy. But other than that, this is a very good deal for the games that you may or may not want to buy, or you just maybe want to try out, or maybe you just want to play it once and be done with it. So yeah, this is a really good deal. And if you don't have Game Pass, I would definitely recommend it. And of course, there was sort of a trailer at the end which showed all the games that they kind of revealed. But at the end, there was one last game that they revealed, which is being made by Arcane and which is going to be released at some point in the future. It's not coming out this year. It's coming out in summer 22, and it is called Redfall, and it's us fighting vampires as a co-op team. I didn't really know much about it. It was essentially a CG trailer. It wasn't really gameplay. So yeah, that is the Xbox presentation. It took me 42 minutes to cover the entire stupid thing. It was such a long conference. Yeah. But yeah, we are through the conference now. If you did like it, then consider pressing that like button. My voice is now tired from all that speaking. And well, do subscribe to my channel for more content, because as I said, a lot of these games are coming to PC or coming to Game Pass, and I am going to be playing them. And so if you are interested in seeing that, if you are interested in seeing my reviews for these games, then subscribe to my channel. And all that said, I will leave you guys in peace.